Welcome to Star Chat, the podcast that explores the wonders of the universe and all its secrets. I'm your host, Carl, and I'm excited to share another fascinating episode with you today. As we dive into the mysteries of space, we'll be discussing one of the most mind-boggling topics in astrophysics: black holes. From the far reaches of the cosmos to the edges of our understanding, black holes have long been a subject of intrigue and debate among scientists and space enthusiasts alike. These regions of spacetime, where gravity is so strong that not even light can escape, continue to challenge our perceptions of the universe and its underlying laws. Recent research has led to some remarkable discoveries about black holes, including the possibility of regular black holes, which could potentially resolve the long-standing issue of singularities. Singularities, as you may know, are points within a black hole, where the curvature of spacetime is infinite and the laws of physics as we know them break down. But what if I told you that some scientists are now exploring alternative theories such as grave stars or fuzzballs, which propose that black holes might not be singularities at all, but rather complex objects with surfaces? These ideas are based on mathematical models and theoretical frameworks that attempt to explain the behavior of matter and energy under extreme conditions. The search for answers about black holes is an ongoing one, with scientists using cutting-edge technologies like gravitational wave observatories to study these enigmatic objects. By analyzing the echoes of gravitational waves produced by merging black holes or other compact objects, researchers hope to uncover evidence of surfaces or other features that could distinguish them from traditional black holes. The implications of these findings are far-reaching and could fundamentally change our understanding of spacetime, gravity, and the behavior of matter in extreme environments. If singularities do exist, it would mean that certain regions of the universe are indeed unknowable, and that the laws of physics as we know them are incomplete. On the other hand, if new physics is discovered that resolves the singularity problem, it could lead to a deeper understanding of the universe and its underlying mechanisms. The possibilities are endless, and the journey to uncover the truth about black holes is an exciting one. We'll be exploring these ideas in more depth throughout this episode, so stay tuned for some fascinating discussions and insights from experts in the field. We'll also be covering other space news and updates, including the latest on NASA's Artemis program and the ongoing search for life beyond Earth. We'll be right back with more fascinating space news on Star Chat. Welcome back to Star Chat. As we continue our journey through the vast expanse of space and time, we find ourselves at the doorstep of a potentially groundbreaking discovery. The James Webb Space Telescope, that mighty instrument of astronomical inquiry, has given us a first glimpse into the atmosphere of an Earth-sized exoplanet located in the habitable zone of its star. This is a momentous occasion, my friends, as it brings us one step closer to answering the age-old question: are we alone in the universe? The exoplanet in question, TRAPPIST-1e, orbits a red dwarf star about 40 light-years away from us. Now, you might be wondering what makes this planet so special. Well, my curious listeners, it's the fact that it resides firmly within the star's habitable zone, where liquid water could potentially exist on its surface. And as we all know, water is a crucial ingredient for life as we know it. The researchers from the University of St. Andrews, led by Dr. Teen Andrews, led by Dr. Chinas, Ryan McDonald, have been poring over the data collected by the James Webb Space Telescope's near-infrared spectrograph instrument. They've been trying to tease out the signs of an atmosphere on TRAPPIST-1d, and their initial findings are nothing short of tantalizing. As the planet passes in front of its star, the starlight that filters through its atmosphere leaves a telltale signature, a fingerprint of the chemicals present. The team has been carefully correcting for the star's contamination, and after over a year of analysis, they've come up with two possible explanations for their observations. The most exciting possibility is that TRAPPIST-1e could have a secondary atmosphere rich in heavy gases like nitrogen. But, as Dr. McDonald cautions, it's also possible that the planet might be a bare rock devoid of any atmosphere whatsoever, The jury is still out, my friends, and further observations are needed to confirm these findings. Now, I know what you're thinking. Why is this discovery so important? Well, my friends, it's because the presence of an atmosphere on TRAPPIST-1e could be a sign of habitability, a beacon that says, hey, we might have something interesting here. And if we can confirm the existence of an atmosphere, it would be a major breakthrough in our search for life beyond Earth. The James Webb Space Telescope has given us a powerful tool to explore the cosmos, and with each new observation, we're getting closer to unraveling the secrets of the universe. As Dr. C. McDonald so eloquently puts it, we finally have the telescope and tools to search for habitable conditions in other star systems, which makes today one of the most exciting times for astronomy. So, my fellow space enthusiasts, stay tuned for further updates on this developing story. The search for life beyond Earth is an ongoing saga, full of twists and turns, and we're honored to be a part of it. Stay tuned for our final story of the day, right here on StarChat. Welcome back to StarChat. We've had an amazing conversation so far, exploring the wonders of the universe and all its secrets. As we wrap up today's show, I want to bring you a couple of fascinating stories that caught my attention. First off, there's been some interesting news about aerosols in our atmosphere. NASA has been using satellites, ground measurements, and computer models to track these tiny particles that can travel thousands of miles, affecting the air we breathe and how far we can see. It's mind-boggling to think about how something so small can have such a significant impact on our planet. And speaking of space exploration, NASA has also been busy training its new batch of astronaut candidates at the Johnson Space Center in Houston. These individuals will undergo rigorous training, learning everything from spacewalk procedures to robotic arm operations, and even wilderness survival skills. It's an exciting time for space travel, and we can't wait to see where these talented individuals will take us next. But what really caught my eye was a story about the Neutral Buoyancy Laboratory at Johnson Space Center, where astronauts practice spacewalks in a massive underwater facility. Can you imagine diving into a giant pool and simulating a spacewalk while surrounded by the tranquility of water? It's a truly unique experience that prepares our astronauts for the challenges of working in microgravity. As we close out today's StarChat, I want to leave you with a sense of wonder and awe at the incredible work being done by NASA and its team of talented individuals. From tracking aerosols to training astronauts, it's clear that space exploration is an ongoing journey that requires dedication, curiosity, and a passion for discovery. That's all for today's StarChat. Remember to like, share, and subscribe. And until next time, remember to keep looking up at the stars.